YouTube, and today I'm going to show you how to clean out a giant African land snail cage. I'm here with Splodge. This is my female. It's getting really big now. I love her. So first we're going to start off with this. I just use you may have seen a video about me setting up their new cage. This is it. I just use a garden thing that you grow plants in. And then I recommend putting cocoa fibre in with it or eco earth. And I've got eco earth, and then this is what it looks like. Then you pour it in. Make sure it isn't all flattened too much, but don't make it puffy too much, because sometimes it gives them a bit more room. And make sure the soil is nice and moist. And if you're wondering why can't I find this, it's because they come in a compact brick. So it's just a brick really, and it'll show you some instructions on the backs of how to use it. You just dump it in a bucket, put some water in it, and then take it out, put it in. Exactly what I've done. So don't get any soil or anything from your garden, because soil from your garden might have chemicals in, from maybe garden chemicals and things like that. You don't need that, and it might have animal poo in it. You can't even use compost, because compost, even if you don't put chemicals in it, it's made with chemicals. It might have worms in it. Just use this. Cheaper. And then they need things like hides. You can put like those coconut hides in, but I prefer, because these guys are quite big, I prefer to put them in something like this. So just dig it in, just like that. So, sorry about this. Just like that. Sorry, this is very awkward, especially with a snail in my hand. And put some soil inside that, because it's a bit boring for them sitting on a yellow plastic pot. So you do need a water bowl. Make sure again this is nice and moist, but not too full, because even a big guy like this can drown. And I recommend putting a sponge in it, or something, or an oasis, because they can, even a guy like this has drowned in one of these bowls. And that was Slimy. He's died because he drowned. So from now on, put some sponge in it. And what they eat, if you're asking, they eat things like cucumber. I've said this on many videos. Sorry, I've got muddy hands, that's why all the food is muddy. And cabbage. They love cabbage, mine too. More cabbage, which I will put there. And of course, lettuce. Where can I put this? I'll put it on top of that. And of course, more lettuce. And more lettuce. I could go on. And more lettuce. I think that might be a bit more lettuce. A bit too much lettuce. And last but not least, more lettuce. I think we're done with that. And remember, keep them in room temperature. Make sure it's 20 to 26 degrees. So if your room is a slightly cold room, put them next to a radiator. So there's many videos about giant African land snails. make sure the radiator isn't boiling hot, and make sure the cage isn't touching, because 1, it can melt the cage and they can get out. 2, it can kill them because they might get too hot. So you really do need to be careful. And then I think it's time to release these guys into this same cage that they're in, but nice and clean. So go. And I've got slime all over me, and let's release Blob. Hello YouTube, I'm Blob. And there you are. Ta-da! And I've got slime on my hand as always with giant African land snails. Gonna have to wipe it after the video, and you can see them enjoying their new home after I put the lid on. Right. Sorry, you're seeing slime on my hand. Still. Ah! Whoop. Hello. I'm Blob and Splob. Hi. There you are. That's Blob and Splodger's. That's Splodger's head. Just there, and Blob's behind him. Yep. Splodger's a bit bigger, and he has got green on him. The other one's got brownie on him. And this is our breeding pair. I've said on many videos, you count the big swirls, and both of them are coming up to about 3.5 years. Blob's found the lettuce, and Splodge has found the plant pot. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like if you like, and subscribe. See ya.